r/AskReddit, you now have the ability to curse someone. The curse doesn't hurt them or anyone they love in any way, but it sure does annoy the shit out of them. What curse do you give them? All of their clothes will come out of the dryer slightly damp, no matter how long they're in the dryer for. Their hands are unpleasantly sticky all the time, and no amount of sanitizer or washing makes them look or feel clean. Always feel like there's a small stone in their shoe, but every time they took it off to empty it, it disappears. Every time they look at their phone they get the urge to sneeze, but never manage to actually sneeze. They can wipe for hours, but somehow the toilet paper will always be shit covered upon inspection. They stutter every time they want to say something negative. The stutter is so bad that they never ever can get it out. And when they think or type negative things, their mind goes blank till they have positive thoughts. Every time they see something they want in a store with a back quote, buy one get one free currently on, the store will only have one of the item left. Put them in a world where they are just smart enough to work hard, but too dumb to become rich. Make them stay in a relationship for many years, but dislike their partner. Make them feel like they are stuck in this life, but can't get out for some reason. It seems like that's a curse most people already suffer. They will always see their bus passing right by them when they are still a few meters from the bus stop. Their downloads always crash at 99%, and the only thing that will actually download is Internet Explorer. I curse my old choir director to always drop whatever she is holding if she holds it for more than 5 seconds at a time. I also curse her music to run away to Canada whenever she puts it down. Duck you, Miss Scattergood. They can always hear me in the background whispering the song they hate the most at random volumes at random intervals for random periods of time. And it never goes away. It will always switch the song to whichever they load with all that being, so it never stays the same for too long. They can never get used to it. They hear it in their dreams, in their conversations in the middle of class. It will always be there haunting them, reminding them that this is their punishment for pissing me off. I curse them with the constant feeling of living in a Truman Show type world where they feel like they can just glimpse it out of the corner of their eye. This feeling never stops or goes away, but no direct evidence is ever found. Every time they fart from now, there's a 50/50 chance that A, it's a fucking massive wet shot, or B, it's 40 decibels and everyone knows that it was them. To my ex-roommate that always went through my room and took all my weed whenever I left the house, every time he goes to light a match, lighter, or other fire-starting device to light a smoke or hoot, it doesn't light. The exact lighter will work for everyone else, and even for him when he's just testing to see if it works. But it never will when he actually tries to use it. Everything malfunctions at the worst of times. Your PowerPoint presentation? Corrupted. Your homework, drenched in water. You try to get a cup of cold water while dehydrated. The water only pours at minimal pressure. Want to show something on your PC? It takes ages to load, then it restarts halfway through. Every time they think something mean, they choke on their own spit and have a massive coughing fit. Which would be fine normally, but right now, they'd scare the shit out of everyone around them. And then they have to look like a loser as they explain I choked on my own spit. That they will always have to do their interactions in life with a group they hate, but they cannot be a dick to them and cannot choose a different person to do said interaction with. Egg. Your only option for a doctor is a gay man. Your cashier will always be a black person. All of your children-in-laws will be pothead hippie freaks. Your grandchild will be trans and biracial. etc. For clarification, the person receiving said curse would be my horribly racist, homophobic, transphobic, sexist, etc. father. Dick. Or it would be a curse that turned them into a minority they hate until they learn to be a decent human being. Like that episode of American Dad where Stan turns into an old man. Every single time someone says God, they'll instantly feel the need to fart. Talking about religion, they'll have to clench those cheeks just to make sure it doesn't come out. Somebody says oh my god and they'll have to sucker in those booty cheeks again. Does the fart ever come? No. Does the annoyance ever go away? Also no. It's just hell on earth. Getting buzzed in the ear by a mosquito every 5 to 10 minutes. Long enough to make them forget and calm down before it happens again. Their phone always randomly feels like it is vibrating in their pocket. All of their accounts always get logged out, forcing them to sign back in no matter what. When they read a book they will always lose their place, even if they use bookmarks or other methods. Their pens never work on the first try and they have to do the thing where you just scribble a lot to get them working. Their eyes will always trick them into thinking there is one more step, so they will always have that awkward misstep. Every condiment they use will always have that precum that comes with it, no matter how many times they shake the bottle. The curse gives a random nearby housefly a sole purpose in life. This new purpose is to be a minor annoyance to that person for the rest of their days. This same housefly is also given immortality, logical reasoning, mind reading, and omniscience. Every time the person enters any vehicle as a passenger or driver/operator, all of the wheels pop/break. Any vehicle. The curse wouldn't become apparent for a little bit, it would just seem highly coincidental, but after a while they would finally catch on. They shit their pants every time they hear, see, or think of anything that even suggests mention of anything school related. If they are in school they are just constantly shitting themselves, and homeschool counts to make it worse. Every Tuesday at a random time they piss themselves.